Well, here it is. I finally amassed the parts that I need to finish my build. It's been a couple of weeks. Airsoft Parts just opened about a week ago, and I finally got all the parts out. And I even went and bought Express Post to get them here before the end of this week, so I don't have to wait till the next week to work on it. I'm in a new space than before. It's a bit quieter down here, but there's a little bit of echo. I'm not sure if the camera will pick that up, but there's a little bit of echo. The first box, I'll get straight into the parts. The first box, as you can see here, is Salient Type Set. And this is from Shapeways. Shapeways is a 3D company. What they do is they make 3D printed parts out of 3D printers. Essentially what happens is designers, they will send in their CAD designs, or the 3D model designs, they will post them up on Shapeways website. Other people can buy those designs or design their own. Shapeways makes them themselves. Shapeways makes the item out of that CAD design and then they ship it to you. So the designers work differently from Shapeways. I don't quite know how to explain it, but basically you don't have to worry about quality, or if you order two different things from two different sellers that they'll be separate shipping. They all come from the same place. That's why I've learned. So essentially, as you see, you buy it, they mail it to you, here it is. So if we open the box, which I will raise the camera for. So here's the box. It is a fairly large box that it comes in. So when you open the box, mine's already been opened, so I already opened it. When you open the box, you get lots of bubble wrap. So if you buy something expensive, something large, you don't need to worry about it getting damaged. And inside is a plastic bag. My plastic bag is empty. If I turn it around, you'll see little drawing. And what that is that's actually the 3D, I guess a picture of the 3D model. It comes in this bag, neat little bag. Set the camera back down. Put the box off to the side. And the reason why there's nothing in this bag is because I've gone ahead and actually already installed it on the stock Marui slide. So the front is a fiber optic. Right now I don't quite have a fiber optic in it. I have like a fake fiber optic. I have some fiber optic coming in the mail from eBay. So when that comes, I will properly install those and get some real fiber optic. And right now this is just some red rod that I've just put in just to kind of fill the place. And at the rear is the actual slide. Sorry, not the slide, the actual sight. I have a flashlight here. Maybe it's working. And its battery is not very good. Cute. Here it is. This is the slide. So it is a competition style slide with a sight without any dots on it. Of course it's plastic, so you have to be careful that you don't damage it if you're doing something like a one-handed manipulation. That's something to note, obviously. That you don't want to damage your sight, because this cost around, I believe it was around $20. Shipping costs money too. So these are expensive, considering you're only ordering one item. If you're ordering more things from Shapeways, it makes sense. I got these from Kensprops. So he's a guy and he makes airsoft parts. I believe on a different 3D website, that's not Shapeways. I believe it's Sculptio. He makes slides, barrels, and a bunch of other parts for out of 3D printed. And I mean, they're plastic, but they work very well, I'm sure. I haven't ordered any personally. Maybe I might in the future, but right now, obviously, I have a metal slide sitting in a box next to me, which I'm very excited to open. So these are the sights. Sights are sights. They're not really too much of a big deal, but they are important to the build, and they are something that I did want. And if these sights do start to wear out, if the plastic doesn't really hold up to what I'm doing with it, I will get steel competition sights that I did find that I can buy locally. They are like $60 Canadian, but they are steel and they will last forever. So if these sights go, I will buy steel sights to replace them. So if these sights go, it's not like I'm gonna go back and buy more 3D printed sights. If they go, then that means they're not that durable. But I mean, obviously the plastic, they're not gonna hold up to a lot of abuse, but they will hand up to, they will take up quite a bit. So we'll put the gun off to the side, and this is the box that I care about most. As you can see, it's from Airsoft Parts. In it are a bunch of salient parts from GunsModify. I believe there's 1 or 2 garter bits in there as well. So I will take my special CSGO, totally legit $400 karambit that I got off AliExpress, and I will open this box. Of course, yes, I know this is not the correct manipulation of a karambit. You don't hold it like this. However, this is just the best way to open the box. And I thought this would be a cute knife to use to open the box. Rip open the box or whatever. I will sheath this knife. Put it off to the side. We open up the box. Here, very point. Here is our GunsModify slide. This other bag's a bunch of other parts. That's it. Kind of expected there to be more, but then again, everything comes in tiny boxes. So, first thing, I do want to open this. This has a bunch of stuff inside. I will explain once I figure out where the opening is. If there is. Where is it? Here it is. Sorry, I'm a little allergenic right now. Trees outside. So this is a Garter 150% recoil spring. It comes with a hammer spring, which I won't use because I have something else, I believe, that I can install. Not too sure, but I believe. So this is that's going in. A Garter steel magazine catch, that's about 2 minutes to install, real easy. Here is a titanium coated trigger bar from GunsModify. I'm not completely sure if I did need this, but people said that the stock Marui bar might need a little bit of adjusting. This is the, doesn't have the label. This is the, I believe, the GunsModify SAI trigger. So it has your 3 different colors, your gold, black, and red, and the trigger itself, and it's got a small SAI marking on it. On the other side, it might have another marking. Comes with, let's see, pins, some other stuff, screws and thread lock, and the other last thing is a extended slide stop. So it's got the enlarged thumb tab. If I can shift it over, it's got a little tab there, so it's a little bit of a thumb tab. So those are those parts, and the big bonus is, let's see, this is the extractor. This is a V3 GunsModify 0 V3 hammer set. I will have trouble installing this. I don't have good experiences with hammers. I'll get into that in a little bit. And ooh, finally this slide, and it comes with some fancy foam. This is, it's very lightweight, as it to be. The CNC'd, feels very nice. Laser marked engravings. It's a Salient Arms International Glock 17. On the other side has a Costa insignia, Costa Ludus, another Salient, and this is fancy. This is real nice. This costs this is $200. I mean, of course, it includes the hammer set, but it was $189, I believe. And this is a steel slide, steel barrel. Now, I must say, I'm not particularly excited about a steel barrel. I will be honest. I'd rather have aluminum because aluminum on aluminum just is a little nicer than steel. And you can tell this is steel because it's the bag. Inside the bag, it's got kind of like an oil that prevents it from rusting. I believe that's what it's for. So when I open it up, the bag's a bit wet, and as you can see, it's got stuff on it. I have a cloth here, and I will just wipe it down with. So basically it's to protect it from that oil. There's basically to protect it during the chipping and for storage, so it doesn't start prematurely rusting or anything like that, because it is steel, it's not aluminum. So, but it is not that shiny. In the pictures, they kind of make it look. They make it look like it's shinier than it really is. But ooh, this is so fancy. I'm so fancy. Anyways, let me just clean this up a little bit. This is really easy to install. It should be. It should be just basically drop in, no real sanding required. Let's see, this will go in here. Everything's very nice finish. Yeah, it's not shiny at all. So here is the slide end barrel. You know, you can giggle and say it's match fit. So you can see you add your own sights, and obviously I have sights that'll fit. They may need a little bit of sanding. I should note that the Shapeways 3D sights, they did need to be sanded a little bit to fit in onto the stock slide, and it's still a tight fit, so they may need some more sanding. Not excited to install these. I know it's going to make a big difference because the slide won't get caught anymore on the hammer, but I don't know how to install these, and the videos on YouTube aren't too clear on how to install them. Let's see, and this is the extractor, obviously, that goes on this side here. So these are all the parts that I have, big pile. I will get to installing these. To be honest, I found one of the biggest problems of doing a build like this is you get so excited, you want to install things immediately, but then you remember, well, I gotta record it, I gotta talk about it and do it at the same time, and it kind of gets a little annoying in that way. But ooh, this is so fancy, and it's kind of more of a documentation purpose. I just enjoy making videos and just posting them up, kind of showing the whole process of everything. This is so fancy. GunsModify. These are all the parts. These will go onto this, and it is gonna make it a fancy Glock by the end of hopefully tonight or tomorrow night. I'm gonna try and get these things installed as quickly as possible. So that's the end for this update video. I will start getting to installing these very soon.